So the first question we got is mid-20s feeling lost in life. Hello, I'm a 24-year-old male feeling lost in life. I have no father and a mom who constantly tries to baby me about everything. She can't give me no advice. I have no male role models. I have an older brother, but he treats me like he's embarrassed by me. When where do I go for directions? I feel like a grown teenager. I tried alpha male purpose videos, but it seems like it was making me a jerk towards everyone. I work and I also pay half the bill. I work graveyard shifts and security. Any helpful advice would be appreciated. This is another problem I see with social media. To answer your question, is that so many times I see on social media is that there are stigmas. If you're not successful by your early to mid 20s, you are not doing enough in life. And let me tell you this, that I've felt that. I have felt that pressure and I have suffered through that mentality before. I'm 22 and I still feel I see it on social media every day. So what you need to do is you need to set realistic expectations in life. The people who say that are living a facade. The people that you see on social media are living a facade. If you keep trying to look at them or imitate them or think that you should have what they have, you are only hurting yourself. Most people in life do not have their life together in their mid 20s, maybe even stemming sometimes into their early 30s. Social media has made it seem like if you're not investing in crypto, if you haven't gotten your NFT, if you haven't done this, if you haven't flipped that by your early 20s, that you're missing out on something in life. And I want to tell you that that ideology is false and it is self-harming your mental health. It's only hurting you. So what I want you to do is I want you to stop saying that your age might be a problem, or your mid 20s, you're having a mid 20s crisis. Because if that was the case, everybody would be having that because of what social media is telling us about ourselves. And you see the problem with what I just said there. I hope you heard that. What social media is telling us about ourselves. That is a big problem. And another thing is that I see so many people, I hear so many stories about having, no purpose, no motivation. The most of the time, the problem is that you do not take any accountability in your life. You want to change your life, you have all the tools, the skills necessary to change your life. I cannot push you to change your life. Your motivational videos can't change your life. The red pill videos can't change your life. You are the only person that you can hold accountable. You are the only person that you can change. It's your motivation, again, is not going to come from a video on that you see on your phone. It's not going to come from social media. It has to come from here. It has to come from your heart. It has to come from your soul. That's how you find true motivation. You might find a motivational video, get really hyped up. 20 minutes later, that motivation dies. It's because you're seeking external validation. Validation that comes and goes like the wind, comes and goes like a stream. You need to have motivation that's like a rock, that's solid, that's immovable. That's the motivation you should be chasing for. That's the drive that you should be, wanting to cultivate. That is how you find true motivation. And another thing is that you also need to build up your own self-confidence. You lack self-confidence. I know so many people lack self-confidence. And what does that do? When you don't have any self-worth, when you have no self-confidence, that slowly sabotages. And when you believe that about yourself, it slowly manifests itself into your life, where you now become either a loser or you think that you're a failure because of what you've let your own self-worth put a cap on what you can do. What I want you to realize and what I want you to do is I want you to take off that cap and realize your full potential, because I'm going to look at you and whoever's listening to this, if you're watching or listening to this, I want you to understand that you are stronger than you think. You are more powerful than you think. I want you to remember who you truly are as a person, not what social media has told you. I want you to sit down and I want you to think about, and I want you to remember who you truly were as a person before you let social media into your life. And once you do that, you'll slowly start to build your self-confidence back up, your self-worth back up. Because let me tell you something, social media and technology will never give you self-confidence or self-worth. It'll only give you shallow things that will fade away, that will come and go day in and day out. You also, when it comes down to looking for red pill content, there's a ton. And when I mean there's a ton, there's like 95% of the red pill content out there is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. But I've known and I've heard of very good red pill content. You just have to curate through all the garbage. That will be your own journey, and I encourage you to do that, because the people with the most views are probably not telling the truth. You have to be able to find those people who you actually believe and who are actually telling you the truth. And another thing is, you might need to start reading red pill books. I would say from, like, I don't know, 2010, that range and before. Not in the future, not a book that just came out from somebody on social media. Go back and actually start reading books, because that's where most of the knowledge comes from. That's where the knowledge where these people get their stuff from. So I encourage you to do that. You also need to, and another thing is that you need to stop seeking validation from other people, whether it be your mom, your brother, your cousin. If you are seeking validation through other people, I'm going to give you this warning. You will never truly get that. And if you ever do, you will never be satisfied, because you will always be looking for the next hit. You will always be looking for the next hit. You will always be looking to be validated again. It's going to be a nasty cycle that will perpetuate and slowly get worse and worse and worse, to where now whatever you do, you are only craving their attention and their love, when in reality you are harming yourself. So what I need you to do is, the only validation you need to be seeking is your own self-validation, your own self-worth, your own self-confidence. That's the mission that I think you should be on, that everybody needs to be on right now, is that you need to stop looking for validation, likes, followers, parents, uncles, brothers. You need to focus on yourself and give yourself your own validation. That's how you truly win in life. And you need to not compare when you're on this journey. When you're on this self-help journey, you also need to be aware, and you need to never compare yourself to other people's success, because your journey is especially tailored to you and nobody else. So you need to focus on your own self, your own validation, and stop worrying about other people. Have a goal, not a dream. Have a goal. Slowly set realistic expectations to get realistic results, and start compounding on your success. So I don't want you to dream big. I don't want you to dream big. I want you to have a realistic goal and then slowly compound on that. So that point where you reach that pinnacle, you weren't dreaming on what you were doing at the peak. You were dreaming, you were setting goals at the foundation. So you slowly build up every single day. So you slowly get rewarded for them, instead of just having a big dream, getting pumped up, and then blowing yourself out because you lack the motivation, because the dream is too big. So what I want you to do is build your self-confidence first, build your self-love first, stop looking for validation from others. And then what I want you to do is, I want you to slowly set goals for yourself. Slowly set goals for yourself, start reading every day, and just become a better man, become a better person. And then through that, you'll see opportunities come up. You'll have your own ideas, you have your own dreams. I can't tell you what to do specifically, but I can show you how to unlock that within yourself. I cannot tell you, hey, you need to go to college. Hey, you need to do this. I can only show you the things that you can do, that your own self, your own soul will tell you. You just have to tap into it. That's how you find yourself. That's how you find true discovery. So I hope that you understood that. I hope you take it in, and I hope that you actually grow from it.